Hey, if you're single, stop scrolling, watch this.
Hello people, my name is Mr. Ti and today I want to ask you one question. One question only. Have you seen? So, let's begin. End of the Indies is a 1951 swashbuckling movie starring a female actor. Yeah, that was my whole pull into the movie. Trust me, I literally watched Robin Hood, The Adventures of Robin Hood in 1938, and I was looking for more like that. I watched The Seahawk, I watched The Mark of Zorro, and then I just went into looking for more pirate movies, and I just saw End of the Indies, a female-led pirate movie in 1951. And I was like, what the hell is this? I'm pretty sure this is going to degrade the main character of, the Captain and Providence, who is played by Jean Peters. And I also thought that was a male name, I'm sorry, but it almost feels like, Jean Peters. It could go either way. So I thought that it was a female-led movie, a male getting the first billing. I was laughing my ass off. Then I thought that no. They actually gave Jean Peters the main billing, which is progressive. I mean, it's 1951. I shouldn't have been expecting a lot from the movie, but I actually got more than I bargained for. So the story is not about how she is, quote unquote, a whiny little baby. I'm not going to use the other B word, but she isn't a whiny baby in the whole movie. She actually cries only once. She does feel bad about the fact that she is going to kill her love, and her love doesn't, love her back. But anyway, the movie is directed by Jacques Tourneur, and the film starts with the name Sheba Queen, which is the name of the ship, rowed by Captain and Providence. And yeah, the opening scene, I don't even know what's happening in the opening scene, but something's happening. You get to learn more about how she's an English-hating pirate because the English, quote-unquote, hung her brother, who was a student of Captain Blackbeard.
There, you scurvy swabs!
I don't know. Anne, I call you Anne. Your brother is the student of one of the most fierce, cruelest, infamous pirates of all time, in Captain Teach. I don't think he's going to be treated so nicely when he gets caught by English or anyone. I don't think anyone's going to treat him well. But the English, mostly the English, they're not going to treat your brother well, and they're not going to treat you well as well. She hates the English, and our hero, I don't think he should be called the hero. I mean, the whole movie is actually about Captain and Providence herself, which is, again, so progressive. I could not believe that this film was so progressive. For 1951, they were giving a female actor a strong role. Wow, I was not expecting this. This thing just hit me out of the ballpark. Like, yeah, a full-on home run with this movie. I mean, the story is weak. The narrative is it's confusing. It's confusing. Like, here, let me tell you something. So the main lead of the movie is Captain Pierre-François La Rochelle. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm brown. If you want to say bad things about my accent, put it down below in the comments, or maybe hit me up on Twitter. We can have a conversation on Twitter about how bad my accent is. But that's for another time. What I am talking about is End of the Indies, and End of the Indies is a movie with a confusing narrative plot where Captain La Rochelle is a French officer who gets captured by the English, is then turned into a spy who has to go into the Sheba Queen and trade the Shiba Queen for his own ship to the English. So basically he's a spy for the English, but he's trying to fight against the English as well. And by the end of the movie, he's against the English, he's against the French, he's against Blackbeard, and he's also against Captain and Providence. Yeah, the only one who he isn't against is his wife. And hey man, I ain't against that. But come on, given the choice between a normal wife and Captain and Providence.
If you intend to cut my throat, cut it now and be done with it.
Cut your throat? What do you take me for?
A disgrace to our sex.
I'm not saying that my taste in women is, the strong female archetype, but what I am into is the story, and the story itself not being good. I didn't enjoy it as much as I would have liked to, but the progressiveness of the film actually blew me away. I was not expecting such advanced gender role for a female actor, so that did more than justice to its character. By the end of the movie, I would say they ran out of budget, because the action sequences in the movie, like there's 5 or 6 action sequences. The opening one is a mess. I don't know what's happening in the opening scene. The second one is, I think it's Anne versus Blackbeard, a sword fight, and which she loses, but she actually holds her own. Third, I don't remember, it's mostly like a verbal argument with Blackbeard, where he fights against Blackbeard for the French guy. I mean, you didn't know this guy 2 days ago. You literally fought your mentor / your parent or whatever for the guy you fell in love with 2 days ago. I understand love is powerful. So is Blackbeard, so I don't get the logic there. By the end of the movie, when she gets a heroic end to her journey, you kind of don't even see what happened to her, which is the worst part of it. I mean, she does do the heroic pose and a cannonball is fired, but you don't actually see the cannonball hitting anything.
Blackbeard! You old fraud! Come aboard! If you dare!
Hold ya!
I would have liked a doll being hit with a cannonball, but it's 1951, I'm not expecting that much. But my final thoughts on the movie is that it's actually far more enjoyable than what I thought it would be, and which made me feel weird a little bit, because I was expecting, some whiny little baby in the movies, and even though she did cry once, maybe twice, she is mostly a badass. So, and I am gonna hold it against you if she is a badass and she cries. Look at Furiosa, she cried. So at the end of the day, I will rate it 5 out of 10, because it's average movie, like quote unquote it's average. The narrative and the plot isn't as strong, the story, the characters aren't as good as it should be. There is a bear fight in the movie. If you want to watch something from the movie, watch this bear fighting a man. This the movie, if you enjoy swashbuckling movies, you should really check it out, because it's more fun than I expected, and it's a good enough swashbuckling movie. As a swashbuckling movie, I would have given it a higher score, but just as a movie, I'll give 5 out of 10, and that's a high score in my opinion, because at the end of the day, there's not really much going on other than the fact the movie's way ahead of its time when it comes to gender norms. So yeah, thank you, and until next time when I'm back with The Mark of Zorro, because I literally watched that movie before this one, and I just felt that I needed to do a video on this one before The Mark of Zorro, because of my surprise. I don't know, the surprise just hit me like something I wasn't expecting. So until next time when I'm back with The Mark of Zorro, my name is Mr. Ti. Like, comment, subscribe if you want more, and